Hi students, so this is the particular problem that we will solve now. This is a bit different from the previous problems that we have actually solved. You can see it from the exact type that I have given here. These kinds of problems we haven't solved because these problems will be solved using a formula which is not really a formula, it is actually a format that you have to remember, because consistently this will be used in the subsequent topics in integration, specifically in partial fraction and many other function, like in many other forms of integration problems. So you have to remember this form. I'm writing it for you here, so please watch it very carefully. It's integration of f of x, all right, integration of f of x to the power n, all right, and f dash x dx is equal to f of x, all right, to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. And you also have to remember that n not equal to minus 1 here, because if n equal to minus 1, then this is undefined, so there's no point in this formula then. Okay, so this we have to actually apply here directly, and we can solve this particular problem in just 2 steps. How? What is fx here? I hope you can understand what is fx here. Fx is nothing but 5x square minus 7, and n is 6 here. So if fx is 5x square minus 7, then what is f dash x? How will we find f dash x? Simply by differentiating. Okay, so if my fx is 5x square minus 7, then what will be f dash of x? F dash of x will be nothing but 10x, right? So f dash x can we can write this in a bit of better form so that you don't get confused here, because when we are going to replace, then you might have a problem in understanding that how this thing is actually coming. Okay, so but let's see if I can do that this way, then it's good actually, because I want to keep it as short as possible. So first let's see how will we replace this entire thing. This is given as fx to the power n, right? So fx to the power n is nothing but this particular function, all right, and we have to bring f dash x here. Why we are trying to bring this form for this particular question? So that as soon as we bring this particular form, we can use this particular thing that I have written here, because as soon as this form comes, we will simply do n plus 1 and minus n plus 1 and n plus 1 in the denominator, and the problem will be solved. You will see it here very soon. So integration of fx to the power n is something that I have shown you here. Okay, this part is done. Now f dash x, what is f dash x here? Simply 10x, right? But let me tell you, can I write this as 10x dx here? No. Why can't I write it? Because in the original question, in this particular question, can you see 10 anywhere? No. We have forcibly we have put 10 here, and we cannot do that, right? This will change the form of the question, okay, and the answer will be wrong. So what will we will have to do? Simply divide it by 10. Then this 10 gets cancelled, so the particular thing does not ultimately change. Okay, so remember, you cannot forcibly put numbers. In case you put them, you have to divide it or multiply it, whatever, so that you can neutralize the entire thing, and then the previous format can be will be coming from there itself. Okay, so this particular thing is nothing but equal to this thing, right? We have simply simplified the entire thing. I hope you understood what I did till this step. I have done nothing. I have simply found out what is fx to the power n here, which is this particular function. As I said, 5x square minus 7 is the fx here, n is 6 here, and I have simply found out f dash x for this function, which is 10x. F dash x is nothing but differentiation, okay, where we get it as 10x. And what have I done? As in accordance to this particular form, I have written fx to the power n as this one, okay, and then I have replaced f dash x by 10x. But since I have forcibly put 10 here, I have to divide it by 10 as well, so that the format does not change. Keeping the particular format same, we have to proceed in this question. I hope this question is clear to you now, because now there you have arrived to the main point. There is nothing to be done. You simply have to put this formula now. How will you put it? What is your fx here? Your fx is 5x square minus 7, right? And to the power n plus 1, what is your n here? Your n is 6 here. So this will be 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 plus c. And what we are missing here? We are missing a 1 by 10 here, right? So now what will be the final answer for this particular question? The final answer for this particular question will be, this is 7, right? So 7 into 10 is 70. So we will get 70, which we will take in the outside, and we will get 5x square minus 7 to the power 7 plus c. Okay, I hope you understood this problem. This problem has nothing, just application. You have to first see that whenever such problems come, does this particular problem actually match with this form? If it does, then you simply have to bring this problem in this format and then simply evaluate it. It's a simple two-step thing, but still you might get confused. That is why I explained you so much. Okay, this is a very easy thing, doesn't need this much of explanation, but I tried my best so that, like, in case you get confused, you can now understand what I said. Okay, in order to bring more clarity, okay, I will solve few more questions for you to make you understand this particular format. Okay, so let me solve another algebraic function itself, so that you will be more comfortable with the form. As soon as you see such forms, you have to just accurately determine that, yeah, okay, so this is in the differentiation format somehow. If I differentiate, like in this particular question, if you differentiate this function, can you see you can get 2x plus 1? If you differentiate x square plus x plus 1, you get 2x plus 1. So, which means that this particular format we can use here, because this is fx here and the n is half here, since it's a root over, so n is half here, and this particular form is f dash x. Okay, now let me just break this down for you. So what is f of x here? F of x is nothing but x square plus x plus 1. Also remember that while you take fx, don't make the mistake of taking the power, because in case you do that, your f dash x will differ. Okay, so you will just take fx. All right, these are the silly mistakes that students tend to make, so I thought of telling this to you while solving the problem. Okay, so this is fx is equals to x square plus x plus 1. This part is fx, and the differentiation of this particular function gives me 2x plus 1. I hope the chapter differentiation is clear to you. In case it is not, you have to wait a bit, okay, so that I will also solve problems from there as well. All right, so as soon as you reach here, now you know what the format is, right? I hope you won't have a problem in writing the form now. So this will be fx to the power n. All right, this one, okay, fx to the power n first we have to write. What is our fx here? Tell me. Fx is nothing but x square plus x plus 1, but here we have to use the power, okay, n, which is half here, right? Root over will be written as half. We have written the fx to the power n form. Now we will have to write f dash x. What is the f dash x here? Tell me. F dash x is simply 2x plus 1, right? Into what? Into dx. Do you think that there is any need for you to divide, multiply anything here? Have we forcibly put any number or anything here? We haven't. As you can see that we can easily go back to this format. We have written this same thing here, right? So there is no need for you to put any particular number in the denominator or in the numerator, okay? So now that you have arrived here, the next step is very simple. As in, according to the formula, your work is to make fx to the power n plus n divided by, n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So what is our fx here? Our fx is nothing but x square plus x plus 1 to the power what? 3 by 2, right? And divided by n plus 1 as in accordance to the formula, right? So this will be 3 by 2 plus c, okay? Now you can do a bit of simplification so that your problem looks a little neat, okay? So you will get 2 by 3 here, and then you can get x square plus x plus 1 to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is the final answer for this particular problem. I hope that the two problems that I showed you is hopefully clear to you. I'll show a bit more problems, okay? I'll solve 2-3 more problems of this particular format, and I will also solve some trigonometric functions, okay? So that you can get an idea of how things work out in this case, okay? This is actually a very simple problem. It's like playing with this formula, okay? That's it for this video. Now we will go to the next problem, right?